Thanks, Nat. We're being warned this morning Australia is now just weeks away from another major price rise at the petrol pump, with flow-on effects expected in the everyday cost of living too. Economists now expect petrol to rise back above $2 per litre in the next couple of weeks, particularly as the cut to the fuel excise winds back. It's expected those price rises will see costs spike in everything from groceries and transport and even healthcare too. For more, let's bring in John Blackburn, defence expert and chair of the Institute for Integrated Economic Research. Good to have you with us again, John. So we know this wave is coming. When's it going to hit?
Well, the analysts are saying that if the oil price goes up, it'll flow through to the refining industries in Asia from where we get our refined products, and then to us take about 7 to 10 days from an actual increase in the oil price itself happening. So next couple of weeks, just about the time when the decision on the excise reduction comes out.
OK, so we feel it at the Bowser and then potentially on the supermarket shelves. How long does that flow through?
Well, if you're, for example, in the trucking industry, as soon as that price goes up at the Bowser, your costs have gone up. So you need to be able to pass that through to your customers. So again, that will occur in the following week after that. Prices will go up because our whole country effectively runs on diesel. That's the whole transport system. And no matter what you buy, whether it's food or other sort of things around, or you get services delivered, those costs will go up and we'll end up paying that.
OK, so John, 1st of July, half of the excise went back on. 16 cents discount goes off August 2nd. Should the government keep that on for now and see what happens?
My view is absolutely, because it's not just the closure of the strait, which we now know is going to go on for a long period of time. The Houthis overnight announced that they're going to start attacking the Saudi infrastructure in the Red Sea. And the other factor that's going to affect us is that the Ukrainians have taken out a very large proportion of the Russian oil refining industry. And so refined fuels will also be affected by that globally. And Australia being the largest importer of refined diesel in the world, it's going to get us. So there's all these other factors that will affect the price. I think keeping that discount on makes a lot of sense.
It felt like over the weekend we took a step back closer to full-blown war in the Middle East. How big an effect does that have on global economics?
Significant, because, again, analysts in Europe and America are saying, bearing in mind what Trump's doing and where this war is going, you could be well over $100 up to $120. But add on top of that the problem with the Russian refineries, and that's all going to cascade up. So not necessarily back to the prices we saw at the start of the war, but there will be a price increase. And everything is so uncertain at the moment. Very hard to predict what will happen next. And
what about fuel stocks? Are we OK with supply at the moment, or should the government be getting ahead of this, like they didn't last time, and try and shore up the supply?
Yes, they should be getting ahead of it, but not to deal with this immediate action, because they can't. Getting ahead of it will take a couple of years to prepare for it. So basically now we're just going to have to ride this shortfall. The government, working with industry, has been pretty good at maintaining the stock levels where they are, but that's action they've taken in the last few months. They've got contracts, I understand, through till the end of August. But all these factors will cause that cost increase, and there's not the capacity there to build your stocks up. That takes a number of years because you have to build the infrastructure.
OK, so Albo might be calling Singapore or Malaysia once again to try and shore up that supply. John, appreciate your time. Here's Nat.
You're welcome.